Hello there, guys. Welcome back to The Witcher. I thought there'd be a Witcher shop here, but I guess not. Might be remembering wrong. Uh. uh. Where am I gonna go to get new gear then? Well, I'm not sure. I suppose Skellige might be a place to go. Ooh. Okay, actually no, we want to go to Novigrad.
The curse that held him up proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avallac'h, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Right, where's this armor?
Whosoever conceals a mage in
Eh?
their right shall burn alongside him.
Baths are in Silt. Visit.
Oh, here it is.
Top-notch swords.
Where's, please?
Show me what you have in stock.
No, why haven't I got my Griffin swords equipped? Have I got my trousers on at least? Oh, I do have my trousers on.
Top.
Show.
Or was that a crossbow that's actually better than my normal crossbow? Might be. Or it might be the same. Either way, I can get rid of that one. No, wait. Remember what you came here for.
So long. Trouble?
Oh, that's not what we wanted.
Conceals a mage. Shall burn alongside him or her.
There we go.
I must resolve matters quickly.
As they say, a bar must be the talker of the butcher.
Is it on this map? Oh no, it's all in Skellige. That kind of makes sense. Wait. Maybe if I do these first, then I'll unlock the other ones.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
I'll worry about that later. I'm not even the right level for it.
Towers Kurt brought the gods round.
Hey Ryan. I'm just doing a bit of necessary treasure hunting so I can upgrade my Witcher drip. Every 8 levels or so. It's a good idea to do it.
That's it, Roach.
Gotta pass the drip check. Yes. I'm keen to see if it'll look a lot better now. After we upgrade it again. Whoa.
Might want to look around some.
Run, Roach.
Oh fuck.
Stench.
we didn't know that. First dog death in the stream. Gotta get out of the way early. Shit. Yay. I'm gonna meditate on this victory.
Come on.
Goodbye, clubs. Yeah, goodbye, clubs. It was nice knowing you. I'm so glad you didn't kill me and force me to go back to the loading screen. That really pisses me off. That rude. Back off, fish man. We'll have no Dagon worship here.
Come on, Roach.
Giant's toes. Someone's fetish, probably.
Surrender.
Oof.
that silver.
You're shit for pirates. Yes, that's sweet pirate loot. You allowed your friend to die.
Might want to look around some. Come on.
Pirates hanging out with bandits. I never thought I'd see the day. They're in cahoots. Ugh. Very progressive for the time, yeah. This was not done. Oh, there's an update file for Hitman 3. Where's this chest? Where's this fucking chest at? Probably not going to be in the water. Oh, there it is. Just one more piece and we'll be getting close to superiority.
Hey, giddy up.
What's the closest one? It is going to be this one, isn't it? We need to unlock some more fast travel points on this map. Fires
Slow
Dal.
down. Whoa.
Dragon.
Move it.
That sounds fun.
Let's go.
Calm down.
Run, Roach. Go, go.
Maybe I should have took the boat. Ship. Dinghy. Oh, well, not the furthest I've swam on stream, so... What a bad boy. B-U-O-Y. Very nice. Nearly there. Nearly there. It's a very phallic tower. Is that a lighthouse? There's no light in it. Maybe that's the quest though. It may seem strange to talk of love and then lighthouses. It's not strange to me. Hey, 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 hey. All alone, living it up in a high tower. That's the way to be. Might have fudged the words up at some point in that. But I want to listen to that song now. A song that you will have never ever heard of. That's obscure by British standards, that song, so...
Might want to look around some.
It's by a band named Pulp, but it's, even by Pulp standards, it's not a very well known song out of their catalogue. I really like Pulp, they're one of my favourite Britpop bands. You're saving some of the songs to listen to later. I think you'd like it, to be fair. I think you'd like it around. But I might be wrong, I don't know your musical tastes particularly well. But I could see there being a certain appeal. The lead singer is Jarvis Cocker, who is perhaps best remembered for mooning Michael Jackson at the Brit Awards. And then everyone had a massive fit about it at the time. But in hindsight, very based. Very based thing to do. Yeah, pretty broad taste in music. Oh, you'd probably be alright with that then. Yeah, very based. Based mood behaviour.
That stench. Faster.
Is there not a fast travel marker here? Surely. There we go. Farrelland. Oh, nearly. Fet. Got excited then. Fairland. Oh, well, I'm still claiming it. It's Farrelland to me.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage at that. Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the hunt, then hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
Farrellanders go for it. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, Pulp are one of the less known Britpop groups as well, I would say, especially internationally. I think, you know, we at least have Blur. You at least have Blur in America, and Oasis. But I feel like Pulp is much less known. The singer sings a song in, is it Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, called Do the Hippogriff. Jarvis Cocker's solo stuff is pretty good as well, actually, to be fair.
Last chance to surrender unorthodox books. Grimoires and tracts blaspheming the sacred flame especially. Top-notch swords.
Suede are really, really good. If you wanted another Britpop band to listen to, Suede, I would definitely recommend.
Willing to craft something for me?
You enjoyed what you listened to, Suede? Oh, you listened to some Suede already? Sweet. Demeriton Plate 2 and Monster Horde. Okay, we can surely do that. We must have both of those things somewhere. One side of the people down here, right? Yeah. I got the hide. You can craft Domeritum ingots, can't you? Wait, what? 4? I thought I had... Wait. Is that what I'm... Is that really what I'm after? Let's double check this again. Demeritum plate. Demeritum plate. Demeritium plate. I never noticed that other I in that before. I've been saying it like an American. Demeritium. Wait, how did you make? Can you make a Demeritium plate? Yeah, of course you can. Right. Not enough coin. Oh. I'm gonna sell all my lesser stuff. I had like 10k before I came here. I want to get some of that back. In fact, let's get rid of everything that's not greater. That's got a little bit of our money back. Yo! Oh. It looked really awesome for a second. And then it loaded. Still, it looks pretty good. Look, we've got new little griffin. Got a little griffin thing on our shoulders now. That's new. Looks a bit spikier. Chainmail looks a bit goldier now. I don't know. It looks more slick. Drip upgrade. Yeah.
By order of the hierarch, whosoever conceals a mage in their home shall burn alongside
We're looking decent. Just gotta get these swords. Swords upgrade. Did. And then we'll be ready to quest.
happiness will come today.
Yeah, like it does look subtly just better, doesn't it? I think the legs are different as well.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we've got like griffin knees now as well. Knee pads.
The eye, Witcher.
That's what makes it superior, you see.
Easy.
Probably better durability as well.
Greetings, Ibeer.
Greetings, Geralt. How might I be of help?
Listen, would you craft...
Need better swords now. I wish you could get all your swords and stuff and done at the same person, but you can't. Demeritium ingot. The silver sword. Need one more dark steel ingot. Some chainmail going on better braces too. Yeah, I don't notice at all because I have a very poor eye for visual detail. But I can, just looking at it, I can tell it's better. But my visual memory is terrible. I'll keep doing that. So that's the sword done. What was that again? Oh. Oh. What's that done?
So long.
They look kinda the same. But as long as they're stronger, that's the main thing. I mean, it's a sword. How much is it going to change? Just the sheath looks very slightly... maybe a little bit slightly more lavish. Might be an extra little gold strip on it. I kind of want to go here, but it's so above my level. Oh, we can catch up though.
Stop plumbing. There's somebody coming.
Stop plumbing. There's somebody coming. I'm gonna start saying that phrase. Let's see if anyone picks up on where it's from. Stop plumbing, there's somebody coming. That's gonna confuse a lot of people. Anytime you hear someone coming, just go, stop plumbing, there's somebody coming. See how people react around you. You probably get sectioned. Starting plumbing, somebody's coming. Good point. Let's meet the wine boys.
Geralt of Rivia.
Ha! Sit with us, Witcher.
The wine boys, the femme boys.
Found your message on a notice board.
You see, Parmarin? I told you. The griffin at White Orchard. I knew that were we only to follow the tracks of its slayer, we would in the end find Geralt.
Milton de Peyrac Peyran and Palmerin de Lawnful. Good to see you both. Been years.
We're short. We share your joy.
You must forgive us our surroundings. When we pledged to place the village under our protection, the village elder gave us this hut as our lodgings. He swore it is the best hut in the village.
get involved in some squabble?
We discovered that in retreating, the Redanian garrison that left this land still is at the mercy of numerous plagues. The Tyrannia bandits, the most onerous among them. His plunderers shall soon descend on this village to collect tribute. Milton and I will dissuade them.
We are both sworn to fight injustice and oppression wherever they rear their heads. The matter does not concern you, of course, but do us the kindness of waiting. Once we have dealt with these marauders, we have a matter we must present to you.
Is that a South African accent? I'm gonna have to listen close to this accent. I wasn't really paying attention.
So, plan to go out and meet the bandits when they arrive? Fight them?
Palmerin wishes first to appeal to their sense of decency.
Yeah, it sounds South African to me.
They will be deaf to this.
Yeah, completely.
We must afford them a chance to stand down. Many a hardened outlaw has left the path of wrongdoing upon hearing words of admonition.
Doesn't happen in these lands. Ever.
If they do not heed my reprimand, we at least will know we have done all within our means to evade bloodshed.
Fine.
I'm not sure, actually.
When Palmerin's
I'm not
ready,
sure.
Falls on deaf ears.
Excellent. Then we've but to wait for the rogues to arrive.
I'm gonna pass on that. I'm gonna pass on that accent.
They're coming!
Hear that? Your bandits have arrived.
Let us go out to greet them.
Kudos to me, the voice actor's not very good at doing the accent. Can't tell what it is. South African is tough.
Hark! Contemptible curs!
Do you mean it's tough in the sense that it's tough to do the accent, or do you mean
call upon you to repent?
it's tough to boil all of South Africa down to one accent like that?
Regular punch and duty here.
To prey upon commoners is no honor. To loot their meager stores, abandon the path of shame, and we will spare you.
It's tough to hear.
Good jest, that. Had us a laugh. Now, fuck off or we lose our patience.
No, it's just, it sounded a bit like it, but then it started to veer off into a different direction, so I wasn't sure if that was actually what they were going for or not. I can usually tell when someone's doing a South African
Or
accent.
do that thing where one spits fire while the other farts.
Noble Palmerin's giving you a chance. Now I'm gonna give you some advice. Do what he says.
Or what?
Or you'll find yourself fighting knights errant in the pay of the Duchess of Toussaint. And they eat scum like you with their morning porridge.
There's 3 of them. 2 turtled up in armor. We'll come back later.
Some wench sent them. Folk will say we's afeard of wenches and jesters.
Ooh, insulted the Duchess. Not good.
Indeed, we cannot let the affront
These guys
go
have the best
unpunished.
drip. I want their drip.
The harem you will pay with your own blood. By the crane, villains, ready your arms.
Mine's getting there though.
You'll never learn.
I'll just Quen my way through this. This'll be fine. Fuck. Level 35, 30 schmive. Not a problem. I do have these guys helping me as well, so it shouldn't be that bad.
Not good. Not good.
I'll just burn him. Nice.
Why do they not emerge? It is over. We have banished the scoundrels, lifted oppression's yoke from their lives.
Warned you it'd be like this. Fear you as much as they did the bandits now. Sorry, no fanfares and flowers. You're not in Toussaint.
Ah, it is true what folk claim. In the north, no noble deed goes unthwarted. It is time to go home.
And we shall, my friend. Come, Geralt. It's time we delivered our message.
No, it's probably they're probably meant to be some kind of European that I'm not like honing on to.
So fess up. What brings you such a long way?
We are to deliver Her Grace the Duchess's message in full, with all due ceremony. For tradition
is sacred in Toussaint. All right, fine.
Most honorable Geralt, slayer of monsters and all evils nefarious, which prey on the defenseless of this world.
Whereas never have you been known to deny help to the innocent, nor leave widows and orphans to fates undeserved. Answer you now our present summons.
Free us from the beast which floods our streets with blood, and sows panic in the hearts of rich and poor alike. Come to our aid, Witcher. Thus humbly beseeches you the Star-Crossed City's most gracious protectress, Her Illustrious Highness, Duchess Anna Henrietta.
Shall you answer her call?
Might be the most fervent request that I take a contract ever. And the most polite. And now we've got all that behind us. I want to hear more about this beast. Some kind of monster? Just guessing.
Most assuredly,
though no one has caught a good look at it as yet.
Yeah, you were right. The braces are a lot better looking now.
Massacred in a brutal, horrid
I'm definitely starting to notice that.
Some sketches drafted from descriptions given by those who claim they glimpsed the beast. Each quite different. To my mind, these witnesses lie.
How many victims so far?
2. When Her Grace learnt of the second, she discharged
a little extra bling. Yeah, it's nice.
Grants of land and fortunes in gold, should you answer her summons.
An ill wind blows, Geralt. The beast cannot be tracked. Folks say it wields black magic. Also, both victims were nobly born, and the start of a tourney.
It was so subtle, the difference, the first time it happened, that I didn't even really notice it looked different until I sort of started looking at the spikes and thought, were they there before?
I sometimes think back to all the contracts I've ever taken from
And now they're very
sovereigns.
prominent.
Can't name hardly anywhere I came out ahead.
You cannot be thinking to refuse.
No. Just struck by a thought. How the Duchess can sometimes be... demanding.
I look my Mad Max shoulder pad.
Excellent. We must set off at once. We long wanted this land searching for you, yet time is of the essence.
Ready to go, soon as you're packed.
Ah, then post haste to Toussaint. To Toussaint!
Is that... I feel like they should be French. But they don't sound very French to me. Don't sound anything like Jacques.
The curse that held Uma proved hard to lift, but Yennefer and the Witchers managed to do it. The ugliest man alive revealed himself to be not man, but elf, and an elven sage.
Can't all be Jacques, yeah, that's true.
Avalach, for this was his name, was the elven mage who had helped Ciri flee the
Can only strive.
and hidden her away on the Isle of Mists.
For Jacques-ness. Yeah, I remember this DLC being quite fun. There was so much content in this game anyway when it released. But playing it, I played it for the first time with all this extra stuff in it as well, so it just feels twice as massive. Good old Game of the Year edition. One of those games that actually deserves to win Game of the Year, because I know a lot of like AAA games win Game of the Year these days, don't they? It feels twice as massive, eh? It really does, though. Look at this place.
The land of love and wine.
Exactly how I remembered it.
You would find Beauclair's changed some these past years.
Magical.
Walk about when you have the chance. You will see for yourself.
To me, place always seemed straight out of a fairy tale. Knights errant, elven palaces.
You insinuate that we are somehow odd? I shall prove you wrong.
That's right. It's not a DLC. It's an expansion pack. Because we're using, you know, olden days PC terminology. Don Quixote coded moment. Oh. Ah, fuck. Remember your level, remember your level. Damn. I like the noises he makes.
Big beast. Tackling it single-handed? None too wise.
Neither is love born of wisdom, Witcher. So, Guillaume, out with it. Which fair damsel inspired you to vow to kill that filth?
The most beautiful among them.
If he wishes to guard her name a secret, he need not reveal it.
You I do not know, sir, nor seem you a knight, yet still I am profoundly grateful, nay, indebted to you for your succor. This trophy, sir, is yours.
Seriously, I have no idea what that accent is.
I'll take the trophy. Why not? Could find someone who'll pay to buy it. Put up a good fight against the giant. Got experience battling monsters?
None. In Toussaint we mostly chase bandits. But I vowed I'd bring my heart's champion the head of a monstrosity, as the famed Gottfried, known as the Giant Killer, did.
You don't mean to hunt the beast, I hope. The matter's best left to Geralt.
Another challenge awaits me. Yet if Geralt is to hunt the beast, he ought to know. It struck again. The river surrendered a corpse. It washed up in the meander by the cockatrice. Damien de la Tour's guardsmen are there already, securing the area.
Securing the area? Better go there now before they trample any tracks, manhandle any evidence.
Set forth then. I shall ride for the city to inform her gracious magnificence that Geralt has arrived. We'll meet later, near Guillaume's tent at the Tourney grounds. I shall take you then to see her grace.
Nice sound effect there. See, we're leveling up already. Her Gracious Magnificence. That's a good title. It is.
Brave kid, Guillaume.
Parmanin oversaw his up.
I have to remember that for
Guillaume is his kid.
when William's getting his title from Lord of Munchberger.
The way you knights talk, especially how you switch back and forth between flowery and, well, near normal.
Knights errant, in the service of her gracious magnificence. When we appear in her name or speak on her behalf, we are bound by tradition.
Go.
I think you know probably want to start engaging in some nepotism once you got all your documents in order.
They must have removed the body already.
Let's look around. Make sure they didn't miss anything.
Am I in heaven? Look at this place. I like how unrealistically kind of dream-like this place is.
Hobnailed boots, multiple sets of prints. Ducal guard, clearly. Let's see where they went. Walked along the shoreline.
Perhaps the body lay on the bank.
Anything taken by the current ends up in these shallows.
Yes, the statues.
Nepotism and cronyism playthrough. Everyone's doing it these days. We're just getting our slice of the pie. Scavers. Oh shit, they're those guys. They're like bloaters. Is it bloaters? I think it's bloaters. All the kids are doing it. Little bit of cronyism. Little bit of McCarthyism. And other bad isms. Sounds good to you. Gava. Oh.
Drawn here by the smell of blood. Let's keep looking. Junk that came down the river.
We must keep searching.
Blood. Guardsmen pulled these nets out of the water, then cut the mutilated body free. Gonna dive in, make sure they didn't miss anything.
I'm gonna meditate first though. So I'm way in over my head at this level. Also there's other things I need to discover in this vicinity, it looks like.
Look at the rut. Guardsmen left this site by boat recently, probably to transport the body somewhere. Monogrammed DLC. Noble's accessory,
so they admit it.
To know where they took the corpse.
They admit it is DLC. Not an expansion pack. I knew it. I can't believe I wasted my money on DLC when I thought I was getting an expansion pack. Actually, bring back expansion pack. I like that. I like that term.
Current brought the body here. Corpse got caught in the nets. Guardsmen pulled it out.
Base devs.
Took it somewhere. Need to find out where.
There's a nice little,
I'd like to look at
this little cheeky wink.
The inn. Its patrons must have seen the guardsmen. Which direction they took. We should ask there.
One thing. Found a handkerchief in the water. Monogrammed DLC. Mean anything to you?
Delacroix? It cannot be. Was it he the beast slew?
Seems so. Knew him well?
Long past. We were close friends once, but our paths diverged. He was a man of extremes, standing by his companions, no matter the odds. Fighting his foes to the bitter end.
Said it again.
You have a lot of them?
He did. But I do not see what that has to do with the beast. Ah, Geralt. You've struck a raw nerve. Memories of a time long past.
This guy definitely sounds South African sometimes, but not all the time.
We can talk later. Let's go to the tavern.
I shall have to leave.
But the way he said you hit a raw nerve, that sounded very South African to me.
Illustrious Highness knows no rest.
I'm really curious as to what this accent is actually meant to be. No.
I'd feared I would return too late to fulfill my duty. Yet it seems I've arrived in the nick of time.
Maybe this is what a Liechtenstein accent sounds like, for all I know.
To report to Anarietta.
Anarietta?
Her Grace, the Duchess. I forget myself at times. We address each other by our first names in private. Never in Pomlin's presence, however. He finds such familiarity offensive. A watering hole for traders, smugglers, boatmen. But you will find no better crayfish chowder in all Toussaint.
Nice crayfish. Nice, I'm all about it. I'm all about it. As Geralt, anyway.
Ducal clerks looking for help. Be good coin to be made.
What accent would you say he had though, around? Are you making anything out of that? Wine Wars. This is France.
By my troth, could that be the musty scent of fresh pâté?
Naught else, Sir de Peyrac Peyran. I see time has not dulled your senses.
We would be honored if you would join
You're not as
us.
well versed as me.
Your companion as well.
But why
Well,
do I not detect even a whiff of crayfish chowder?
No soup
I can't identify it. And but obviously I'm not a scholar on such things either.
Was a corpse. I awoke at the crack of dawn, as I do each day. But when I looked up, I beheld a blood-red sky.
This corpse is precisely why we're here. For the man whom you've invited to join you at the table was summoned from a far-off land by her gracious magnificence.
Yeah, we've left the EU now anyway. I don't really need to know what these accents are.
Two men to join us. Yet since Sir de Peyrac Peyran in temperament is more akin to hare than hound.
It's not like I've got freedom of movement across all of it.
With whom do we have the pleasure?
Like Milton said, I've come from the north at the Duchess's behest to deal with the beast.
Yes, but who are you? A knight? A mercenary? A soldier?
Geralt is a witcher, and master of his trade. He has questions for you about the beast's most recent victim.
I was the one to find the corpse. The sun had just risen when I awoke, sat straight up in my bed, looked out the window, and beheld a sky red as blood.
Ask Geralt, please, or we shall be here till winter.
Need to examine the body. Know where they took it?
They ferried it across, then loaded it on a cart and hauled it to a cellar at Corvo Bianco to keep it cool, see?
What? Why, Corvo Bianco is Baron Rassel's estate. When he learns they've turned his cellar into a morgue, he'll set his hounds on them.
While you were gallivanting about the north, his vineyard was auctioned.
Apparently it's like a mixture of French, German and Italian
What's that? Woman who just left.
accents, so no wonder I'm not able to lock onto it. Because it's like between three different other things. That's not a real
Yourself
accent
any
that
auctioned
exists.
off? Inconceivable.
I guess somebody might have an accent like that, but it's not like a national accent that any nationality has. It sounded a little French at times, yeah, a little bit, but it never quite gets into. You know what I mean? You know, it was hard for me to commit to anything because it was never 100% French sounding.
Such are the times. Today's knights are pale shadows of the
Or German or Italian.
True what they
See,
say.
you can't lock into
God
it.
sent the beast to punish us for straying from the old paths.
Props to them for making an entirely new accent for this DLC.
Thanks for the hospitality. Time I examined the corpse.
Corvo Bianco lies
It's an accent that doesn't know itself,
near the
right?
tourney grounds. Just follow the road and you'll arrive.
Not coming with? Oh yeah, duty of some sort calls.
Some sort. Her Grace bestowed a great honor on me, even before we departed for Velen. I'm to play the hare during this year's game in the Palace Gardens. When you see me in my costume, you will wet yourself laughing.
A little tempted to ask a few questions, but it sounds like a long, complicated story. One involving lengthy digressions into local history and tradition. So, see you later, Milton, and good luck.
Oh, such good fortune found us. Never you are.
Corvo Bianco, the White Crow.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Sounds of a fight. Have to hurry. Damn it. Killer must still be here.
Uh-oh.
Busted ribs, blood from the ears. Took a solid hit.
Examine.
Torn open by man-like jaws.
Ooh.
Man-like, except for long fangs.
Vampire.
Massacred by a vampire.
Called it.
Mora, though, or Fletter, Bruxa, gotta be.
Uh-oh.
A single blow.
Different types of vampire.
In the cellar, gotta be.
Let's read the Pokedex then. Is that the glossary? Yeah, bestiary. Oh. That'd be a cursed one, wouldn't it? No. Hybrid. No. Necrophage. No. Vampires, they get their own category. Fair enough. Ooh. Dibs. Moon Snow. It's an Erden.
Black blood and blue dust. Could be lightsabers.
Solid dibs. Beat you to it. Sorry, you gotta get in there pretty quickly.
Small bare feet.
When I got my sights set.
Fell down the stairs, broke his neck. Hurled against the wall with great force. Used this to batter down the grate. Took a lot of strength to batter this down.
About to get dominated.
You. Saw you at the inn. I know what you are. Don't know why you killed these people, though. Clearly wasn't for their blood.
It's for the loot.
We don't have to fight.
No, we don't. Unless you're into that sort of thing.
You are wrong.
I cannot let you leave.
Frick. Come on, Geralt. That's not the thing to focus on, and it's not even true. No need to body shame. Or beauty shame. Whatever that would be. This is gonna be tough. Maybe we should just quen it. I think I got the strategy down. Don't get cocky, kid. What a dodge. What? Oh, what?
Killed all these men to get to the body. What was she doing at the table?
What a shame.
Stinks.
She had to be told when to go.
Things amputated. Body was
Nice.
ordered just as I thought. Laid in water for some time. Head swollen, and something took a few bites out of it. Something in the throat. A pouch, bulging with coins. Nilfgaardian florins, from several different provinces. If the murderer did this, it means we're dealing with a sentient thinking beast.
Sentient. Sentient. Is that how he says that? Sentient.
Body was
Sentient.
chopped up after death.
Sentient.
Struck with great force, but bones sliced through, not crushed. Creature that killed him had long claws, sharp as a witcher's blade. First sank its claws into the victim's heart. No Bruxa did this. Third hand. A spare. Except it's clearly not the victim's. Guardsmen must have not noticed it as they picked everything up. How's this possible? Still warm. Blood still flowing. Several monster species can regenerate.
Is that how you imagine the professor's body?
More of their limbs seeming completely alive after so much time. Examine the tissue more closely later. Might learn something. So, murderer was clearly a monster, but not a Bruxa. But then why'd the Bruxa come
Poor
here
Monty.
for the severed hand? And who does the hand belong to? Why the hell's it still warm?
But he did serve a vital role in the story as
Shoved down the
the
victim's
victim.
throat. What's the significance?
So I'm happy with that.
Why was he chopped up into pieces? Lots of questions, no answers so far. Need to know about the other victims. I'll ask Palmerin to get me in to see the Duchess.
If I have to have a character die, I'm glad it's in a one-shot. R.I.P. Monty. Yeah, that's right. But it also means I'm free from having to do the Welsh accent. So, you know, swings and roundabouts. You're enjoying the Welsh accent a lot. Well, I'm glad it provided some amusement. I enjoy your French accent a lot. Too much at times.
Ah, a professional. I like to trade with your kind. You actually appreciate quality workmanship.
Like you to craft something for me, would you?
The French accent was made to have fun with. Apparently, what are you selling? So you have one of those quest thingies? No? Okay. Do you have any dyes? I don't know what dyes look like. Wait, that's dye. I don't understand how dyeing equipment works in this.
So long.
Is that something you can do in the alchemy then? No. I'm sure I checked this before. Enhanced swallow. I should have done that a while ago. I should have sold this, shouldn't I?
What have you got there? So long.
Hammer and vanity band. Music to a smithy's ears.
Armor chromed and greft or fluted, whatever your heart's desire.
Let's see what you got in stock.
No, I don't need nothing.
So long.
Over here.
Need to speak to the Duchess, urgently.
All right, you scamps. Story's done. Go find your parents.
But the Palmerine, what about the story of Riddick and the dragon?
A tale's
The Chronicles of Riddick.
But take a good look at the man who stands before you now. This is Geralt of Rivia, the master witcher who lent his valiant hand to the defeat of the giant Goliath.
Master Witcher, is it true virtue always trumps villainy?
No, it's bullshit.
Not always. Could go either way. Sometimes virtue wins, sometimes villainy gets the upper hand. Still worth being good.
But why? If it doesn't mean you'll win.
Based.
Overland story. Think back. A decent man attracts other good folk.
Winning is all that
together.
matters.
A rogue? Well,
I'm glad she's learnt that already.
other rogues. And who would you rather have for a friend?
A man of virtue?
I must agree. Now, that will do for questions. Go find your parents. Her Enlightened Highness has doubtless arrived at the tourney grounds to watch the battle in the arena. If we hurry, we'll be in time to speak with her before the spectacle begins.
Lead the way. Who's fighting? Nilfgaardian gladiators?
Close, but not quite. As we'll soon see.
Someone's gonna fight a Shaelmaar with a missing bells on its tail to confuse it, slow it down?
Whatever is the problem? The beast is a gift from the Emperor, no less.
Seems like the nicer of the two kingdoms to live in.
Shouldn't torment the beast. How would you like to be dumped in an arena, blindfolded with a string of bells off your ass?
Pity a monster. You, a witcher?
I slay monsters who are a threat to humans. You're out to humiliate one to entertain a crowd. No knight will gain any glory from this. Let's go.
I dedicate my imminent victory to fair Lady Vivienne.
It's begun. The fight shall have to end first. We must wait.
Got a bad feeling about this.
Yay. Winner.
Damn it.
They should have put the Wilhelm scream in for that bit. Nah, it's fine without it. Would have made me laugh though. Oh fuck. Alright, this is gonna be tough. Can tell already. Playing the game so under-leveled. In a way, it does actually make it more fun. Whoa. Oh. It's like Dark Souls now. Damn. I might be too under-leveled for that though. Yep, it'll probably check us back into the fight. It's gonna make me do it. It's alright, we got this. We got this. Oh. What is this? What is this? Fine, Geralt, we got this now. You got your strat absolutely there. I could probably beat this game on hard mode if I leveled up my character properly. Oh no, the Baron. Sorry, he lived. Took the brunt of that for me. Yeah, we did it. Easy peasy. Big W.
The Selma lies defeated by Geralt of Rivia, master of the witchering trade. Behold, as the last gasps of life seep from the beast.
Master Geralt, do what you must. Finish the deed!
Yeah, well, it'd be crueler to leave it alive at this point.
The monster lies slain! The fight is done! Praised be the victors!
Mercy kill.
Guillaume. The lads came damned close to dying.
I'm fine. Not hurt at all. Vivian?
Smile as befits a hero and keep silent. Speech clearly pains you. She approaches.
Geralt. We must talk. Vivian.
You shall talk later, in the medic's tent.
Geralt, magnificent, breathtaking.
Your Grace.
We knew that to summon you was a brilliant idea. We are delighted, ravished to have struck upon it.
And I'm truly honored.
See to our young hero. Hop, hop.
Dibs.
We must make off.
Solid multi-dibs.
We had been long awaiting.
It's good just to say dibs whenever there's, you know, a large amount of women in one shot, in one frame. Cover a lot of bases that way.
Your Grace, my contract. I'd like to discuss it.
Naturally, but not here. We shall need Damien. He let the investigation pending your arrival. But whatever could he be? Come, we must find him.
Shotgun approach dibs, yeah. Spread fire dibs. And it will be spread fire, if you know what I mean.
Tell us...
Sounds like something a Lovehino fan would say.
Or did Viscount Julian...
I wouldn't know.
Wish to see Dandelion, Your Grace?
Yes. I mean, no. Yes. But solely to tell him we regret. Yes, deeply regret rescinding the death sentence we so justly handed down upon him. If we could turn back time, we would make certain he sat in a tower till he rotted. No, we would ensure he was broken on the wheel, then drawn, hanged, and quartered. Ah, the very man we would entrust with his tasks. Damien de la Tour.
Welcome in, El Hag.
Personal guard.
Your Grace.
Do you like my drip? I've had a drip upgrade.
Greetings. I examined the body of the beast's last victim. Might have found something. Need to analyze it. A quiet place, that's what I could use most right now. And maybe the help of an alchemist or a mage. Also like to hear all you know about the previous victims. Take it, Sir.
Very green.
Is my man for that.
Still green, yeah.
Damien, please.
But there's some blue
Secondly,
now. Or turquoise, whatever you call that colour.
I've heard much about you.
Well, are we saying turquoise?
Thus far have, always. And we
Very
are
creative.
Yet we are capable of defeating the beast on our own, without an outsider's help. I've no doubt about it.
Damien, we settled the matter of the Witcher's employ some time past. Definitively.
Teal.
Since you
Turquoise.
have broached it nonetheless, let us discuss Geralt's pay.
Don't bring
Are
teal
you
into it as
interested?
well, lass.
Do Witchers
It's gonna
usually
fuck me
demand
up if you bring
that which
teal
you
into
find
it as
at
well.
home, yet did not expect?
Well, I need to get my swatch out.
Not quite, Your Grace. Law of surprise, it's something we invoke at times, but rarely. Usually we just take gold.
Disappointing. This law sounds rather romantic. On the other hand, on returning to the palace, we would likely find impatient petitioners or a set of sample fabrics for a new dress. Poor rewards, both. I fear you'd not have much use for any of the surprises we are likely to come upon. Thus, we've decided you shall receive the deed to a vineyard, Corvo Bianco, and the sum
White
of
Crow.
coin. You will doubtless consider this adequate.
I don't know what the lighting does that. That's a weird glitch.
Surely you'll need lodgings while you hunt. The coin, however, will be yours only once you have slain the beast.
Lovely, generous gesture, Your Grace. But Corvo Bianco, isn't it the Duchy's temporary morgue?
Is it now? The Chancellery's bungled things again, we fear. Not to be left unsupervised for one instant. Yet, in its mood, a morgue should present minimal problems to a Witcher. What's more, nothing enhances a wine's reputation better than a grim legend.
Thank you, Your Grace. I accept the contract, of course. But as I said before, I'll need some information. How'd it start? Who was the first victim?
Crespi was the first to die. He was famed once for his many glorious tournament victories. Then he grew old, hung up his sword, and took to winemaking.
Crespi was not loved by the wine merchants. He was ruthless in business and thought to cheat many a time. He asked us for a dispensation from all court ceremonies. We did not grant it. We could not. Once you've taken the oath of a knight, you remain a knight till death.
How'd he die? Where'd they find the body?
Quite unusual, the circumstance. He was at a feast when suddenly one of his fellow feastgoers noticed he was missing. The town watch found him an hour later. On his hands and knees, propped against the town pillory, his sword hanging from his neck. He had died of wounds inflicted with claws, not a weapon. Blows of great force.
So he died suddenly, but the body was on its knees, meaning someone posed it.
So it seems.
Second murder. Tell me what you know.
In the city there are certain nooks. No one reasonable ventures there after dark. Ramon Dulac's corpse was found in one such place. With the first murder, terror gripped the city. Its inhabitants grew wary, kept to safe areas. Consequently, news of the second victim came to us from a group of concerned cut-purses.
Criminals fear the beast? Telling in a way. Take it you've excluded the possibility that Ramon died at the hands of these bandits.
Do you believe me an amateur? Not hands, but claws killed Ramon Dulac. The wound was deep, clean.
His body was found in the gutter, dressed in nightshirt and cap, a pillow placed under his head, and his sword replaced by a bed warmer. Ramon Dulac, a knight who but a dozen years past was an advisor to our father, the Duke.
Someone went to a lot of trouble to make him look ridiculous. Maybe revenge was the motive.
It's not out of the question. Dulac had shady dealings with the criminal underworld, but no one ever came forth with concrete proof of any misdoings.
So, first two victims were knights, best years behind them.
The same could be said of the third. Sir Delacroix was wont to claim that in modern times knights face new challenges, enterprise being the latest addition to the chivalric virtues.
He made a veritable fortune in the grain trade. Palmerin even nicknamed him Sir de la Stinch.
Found a coin pouch on his body. Contained florins dating from various times, hailing from different provinces of the Empire.
Delacroix loved coin, true, but had no patience for numismatics.
Lots of similarities between the victims. All the bodies were found in strange places, under extraordinary circumstances. Seems the murderer, whoever or whatever it is, has some meaning to convey.
These were honorable men. We are horrified by the disdain, the disrespect with which they were treated. These were knights of Toussaint. Blast it.
Might be the point. From what you say, none was a model of virtue. Ever considered that's what the beast's trying to draw attention to?
All the murdered men were knights who swore fealty to the 5 chivalric virtues. And even if the
Knights of Toussaint swear fealty to what virtues exactly?
honor, wisdom, generosity, valor, and compassion.
Beast seems to be pointing up moral decay, denouncing it. Victims were all humiliated. Might have been murdered to emphasize their lack of specific chivalric virtues.
Honor compromised by the pillory. Wisdom by ridicule. Generosity by a coin pouch shoved down a throat. It seems to fit, true, though not perfectly.
Can't discount the theory if it's on the lips of everyone in town. Say our reasoning's right. Next murder will be just as showy and denounce the victim's lack of the fourth virtue, valor. We can also assume that victim will be an elder knight.
Let's think. At the moment, all the knights are either at the tourney grounds or in the palace gardens. Our annual hare hunts shall begin there shortly. Have you heard of the custom?
Milton mentioned something. Seemed excited to prance around in a bunny costume. Not sure why. Hang on. Strange circumstances. A knight advanced in years. The famed cowardice of rabbits.
Could it be that simple? Is Milton de Peyrac-Peyren the next victim?
Milton also knew Delacroix. Told me so down by the river.
Damien! To miss something so obvious. De Peyrac-Peyren, Crespi, Delacroix, and Delac formed a knightly team. It was years ago, but...
Your Grace, we need to find Milton, immediately.
Rather problematic. You see, the garden entertainments are due to start, and he's disguised as the hare, hiding somewhere, waiting for some tipsy courtiers to find him. The hare's hiding place is a carefully guarded...
Apparently that lighting glitch where the sunlight causes pixelation on the screen. That was caused by like updates, like patches to the game or something.
By no means can we disrupt the
It hasn't been fixed.
Panic will only incite the beast to
So that's an annoyance, I suppose.
And you, Witcher, follow me. My gardens, my night, I shall take the fall. A murder is out of the question. I will not allow it. Not near my palace. Horses? Ready our horses!
But it's good to know there's nothing wrong with my PlayStation. It's just the game is fucked. That's a weight off my mind.
Your Grace!
Yeah, that's bad pixelation, isn't it? I should really fix that. Or unfuck it. You know?
Why, I said... Your Highness,
Mind it doesn't get wrinkled.
Hey! That is silk! Be careful! Give it to me!
Is she fine? Yes, she is. Whoa.
Your Grace seems right at home in the saddle.
Like the wind! Clear the path! Clear the way, I said! It's here! Just round the corner!
Hurry!
We must go to where the game is being held. The participants must find a unicorn's horn, a golden fish, and a phoenix egg. With these in hand, they can deduce where the hare, Milton, hides.
Mean we need to find those things too?
We've no other option, but time is of the essence. On second thought, through here. I shall show you where the hunt plays out. Then we will split up. You will get hold
like
of the
this
unicorn
music.
horn and the golden fish. While I nab the phoenix egg. That will be quickest.
The unicorn. How do I catch it?
It's terribly skittish, true, but I'm sure you will find a way to earn its trust. It runs round over there, look.
Golden fish. Do I need a rod or a net?
Please, Geralt. It's not a real fish. Look there, towards the water. See the lights? The hunters are trying to hook the fish from boats. You must simply dive in and find it. The golden fish and the horn both contain things or clues that will help us find Milton. Once you have fish and horn, find me among the other phoenix egg hunters. Then let's get to it.
What? Alright guys, I think I'll leave it here for now. But we've made some good progress. We've had a little drip upgrade and we're in the DLC fun, so this will be a fun one to pick up again. Ooh. What a strange place this is. Alright, catch you later guys. Looking forward to the rest. Ah, thank you. Me too.